Hey guys, and welcome to Zonos Crypto. In this video we will take a look at the latest news about Vitalik's opinion on crypto, private keys are found on slope servers, Ethereum users flock to Optimism, and many more news of today. Okay, then let's get right into the market watch. Bitcoin is coming in at 23,192, Ethereum over 1,700, BNB 314, XRP $37, Cardano 51 cents, Solana over $40, Polkadot over $8.50, and Polygon at $92. Okay, then the largest movers in the last 24 hours are Decred with 53%, Filecoin with 13%, Yuan Finance with 7.6%, and Oasis Network with 7.3%. And the largest losers are Lido with 3.9%, Flow with 2.6%, Nexo with 1.48%, and Pancake Swap with 1.11%. A lot more gainers than losers today, also with higher percentages. Before we start into the video, if you think the video will be useful to you and you will learn something new today or have fun watching it, then please leave a like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you will not miss anything in the future. Then let's get right into the first news. Crypto has to transform into something useful by 2032, says Vitalik Buterin. Vitalik Buterin spoke at a closed press conference in Seoul today in the lead up to ETH Seoul. The Ethereum creator discussed ZK rollup technology that challenges 100% complete Ethereum will face and why the next few years should be the proving grounds for blockchain applications. What are the key takeaways? Vitalik Buterin has said that blockchain applications will need to prove their utility rather than promise that they could be useful in the future in the next 10 years. Buterin also said that he expects some optimistic rollup projects working on scaling Ethereum today will pivot to embrace ZK rollups because of the fundamental advantages. He added that Ethereum would need to upgrade to protect itself against quantum computing attacks in the future, but it could be a few decades until any upgrades are needed. This to Vitalik's view. Experts find private keys on slope servers, still puzzled over access. Blockchain analysis firm involved in the Solana exploit investigation unpack the latest developments as teams try to figure out how private keys were stolen. Blockchain auditing firms are still trying to figure out how hackers gain access to about 8,000 private keys used to drain Solana-based wallets. The working theory is that an attacker somehow exfiltrated those logs and were able to use this to compromise the users. This is still an ongoing investigation, and current evidence does not explain all of the compromised accounts. Chen also told Cointelegraph that some 5,300 private keys that were not a part of the exploit were found in the Sentry instance. Nearly half of these addresses still have tokens in them. Move your money or your crypto away from the Solana-based wallets Phantom and Slope. It's for your own safety, especially if more keys have been found in the Sentry instance. Move it away so that you are safe. Do not lose more crypto than already has been lost. Ethereum users flock to Optimism for Aave liquidity mining launch. Users lending and borrowing assets on Aave through Optimism's Layer 2 chain can now earn additional OP token rewards. What are the key takeaways? OP token liquidity mining is now active on the Optimism version of Aave. Since the update went live, deposits to Aave on Optimism have increased 493%. Astounding. The liquidity mining program has also helped push Optimism's total value locked up to over 1.5 billion. If you have invested in Optimism, then my deepest respect, you've made beautiful gains in the bear market. Hackers returned 22 million to Nomad after the 190 million exploit. Normad has announced that it has recovered 22 million after it suffered a 900 million hack. Data from Etherscan showed that Nomad had recovered around 22.4 million, about 11.4%, of the 190 million that was drained during the hack after the team announced a reward. The 200 million exploit. Nomad suffered a serious hack on the 1st of August, as hackers exploited a vulnerability that made it possible to drain nearly all of the protocol's funds, which totaled around 200 million. The next thing for Nomad is that Nomad announces 19 million bounty for lost funds from recent hack. Nomad announced a bounty of up to 10% for the return of the stolen funds from the Nomad bridge. In a website announcement and tweet, the company publicly provided a wallet address for sending the funds. The bounty is applicable to anyone who comes forward from now on or already returned funds. At the time of writing, Nomad has recovered more than 20 million. Nomad tweeted, Nomad is announcing an up to 10% bounty to Nomad bridge hackers, where Nomad will consider any party who returns at least 90% of the total funds they hacked to be a whitehead. Nomad will not pursue legal action against whiteheads. Funds must be returned, and so on. A whitehead is a person who is deliberately returning the funds he hacked to the party again and who will not receive any legal charges against this person. In short, he's a good person. Yeah, now to some interesting news about Elon Musk and Dogecoin. Dogecoin is better than Bitcoin at handling lots of transactions, says Elon Musk. Dogecoin was created to be the ultimate crypto meme, but the world's richest man takes it very seriously. The world's richest man and CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, is a well-known Dogecoin supporter, but in a recent interview on the Full Send podcast, they said that the Dogecoin blockchain had a much greater transactional capacity than Bitcoin. Elon Musk also said, I'm mainly supporting Doge, frankly, because I think Doge has the memes and dogs and it seems to have a sense of humor and doesn't take himself too seriously. I think actually, weirdly, even though Doge was just designed to be like this ridiculous joke currency, but the actual total transactional throughput capability of Doge is much higher than Bitcoin. Elon Musk also further exclaimed that because of the inflation rate of Dogecoin with 5 billion a year, it is a much better currency instead of Bitcoin, which has a small inflation rate, which leads to a lot more holding than spending. It makes sense that he thinks that way, and if Dogecoin would become a currency for Tesla or any other parties, then the meme would have utility. Interesting. North Korean hackers behind the bridge finance attack, co-founder, said the Lazarus Group hacker collective has been behind some of the most high-profile and costly crypto cyber attacks. Alex Smirnov, co-founder and project lead at the Bridge Finance, took to Twitter on Friday to report that his company was the target of an attempted cyber attack by the infamous North Korean Lazarus Group. The bridge provides a cross-chain interoperability and liquidity protocol for transferring data and assets between blockchains. It's also a bridge. The attack came via a spoofed email received by several of the bridge team members that contained a PDF file named New Salary Adjustments, which appeared to come from Smirnov. Not to forget, the Lazarus Group has allegedly been behind several high-profile crypto attacks, including the 622 million Axie Infinity Ronin Ethereum sidechain hack in March and the Harmony Horizon bridge hack in June. We almost saw another hack with the bridge. Gladly, it did not yet happen. We will see in the next few days what is coming out of it and what more news will be provided for us. The UK parliamentary group seeks views of crypto industry players. A parliamentary group in the United Kingdom, the Crypto and Digital Assets All-Party Parliamentary Group, APPG, recently said it had launched an inquiry that will examine the country's present approach to crypto and digital asset regulation. In addition to gathering information via evidence sessions, the APPG said it is also open to views from players in the sector. Even the UK is starting to get into more regulation. Let's see how the regulation will play out in the future and if it will be beneficial for the crypto sector. Now to the last news of today. What will the cryptocurrency market look like in 2027? Here are 5 predictions. 1 year isn't enough time to witness many fundamental changes, but 5 years is just enough for everything to change. The metaverse will not rise. What do we mean by that? Let's look at a tweet from Vitalik. Vitalik tweeted, the metaverse is going to happen, but I do not think that any of the existing corporate attempts to intentionally create the metaverse are going anywhere. What he means to say is that none of the metaverses which are live right now, or which could be live in a few years, might be the ones which will actually be the metaverse which we will use. This is all still open. The second one is wallets will become super apps. What do they mean by super apps? For the ordinary user, it is ideal when a maximum number of services can be accessed through a limited number of universal applications. The optimal choice is when they are integrated right into their wallet, storing, exchanging, transferring to other networks, and staking. One wallet or some wallets will become a universal player in almost everything which we have to do in crypto, like buying, storing, exchanging, staking, and so on and so forth. Bitcoin will become a unit of account on par with the US dollar or euro. The fourth one is at least half of the top 50 cryptocurrencies will see their standing decline. To say not all of the projects which are existing right now will exist in 5, 10, 20 years. The top projects have a great chance. Everything out of the top 10, maybe top 20, could go down in the future. And the last one is the crypto market will fragment along geographic lines. A number of territories, the US, the European Union, China, India, Russia, etc., have already introduced or are threatening to introduce strict regulation of cryptocurrencies. What do we mean by that? It's only regulation. Every country, every instance, every territory will have separate regulation laws. They will completely differ from one another. Maybe some will be universal. Who knows? We can only wait and see what the leaders of the country or territories will do. Hopefully it will be beneficial. I guess so, in some countries more and in some countries less. These were the news of today. If you've enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you will not miss anything in the future. By the way, if you're already here, you can also watch another video of the latest news. We will see us in the next video, aka tomorrow. Peace.